All right, welcome everyone. Welcome, good evening or good afternoon. I'm here in Vancouver, so it's the afternoon. I'm here with Healthy Planet and Organika to talk about hydration. So just a little brief on myself so you know who is talking to you. So currently I work for Organika Health Products. I've worked here for over 5.5 years and I work in the customer experience department. And I also do wellness education. So I've studied nutrition. I've worked in a few health food stores in Toronto and British Columbia. I like to teach Pilates and yoga on the side, and I'm very passionate about health and wellness with hydration actually being my um, favorite topic. So today we're going to just talk a little bit about water and hydration. How do we know when we're dehydrated? Understanding electrolytes a little more, understanding why we become imbalanced, some signs and symptoms, different sources that we can find electrolytes, and then choosing electrolyte supplements. Just before we start, I do not see the chat, so please, if you have any questions, Paula, my coworker, is here and she's in the chat to help answer any questions you have. I'll also be around at the end to answer any questions that come up. So pop it in that chat if you have anything. All right, so water and hydration facts. So many of us know that water makes up around 60% of the fluid in our body. Water is literally essential for life, and we need it for every cellular function within our body. Not only do we need it to stay hydrated, but we actually need it to transport our nutrients to those areas where we need it, temperature regulation, and also to remove waste from our bodies. What happens with dehydration? So when we lose more liquid than we replenish, that's when dehydration occurs. Also, bringing in electrolytes, when we have an imbalance of electrolytes, that also contributes to dehydration. So a recent study I found was approximately 75% of North Americans are chronically dehydrated, which is huge. So average amount of water we're taking per day is 2.5 cups. Sometimes I talk to my coworkers and they haven't even had water and it's almost the end of the day. They've maybe had a coffee, but no water or electrolytes. So it's not really that surprising to see that high number. And electrolytes, we need those along with water. We're going to talk more about those in more depth, but electrolytes are essential for hydration. They actually we need them in the right balance to have the right fluid balance. So you might be asking yourself, am I actually dehydrated? I don't really know. I think I drink enough water, but I'm not sure. So once we start to feel thirsty, we've already been dehydrated for some time. Usually when we're thirsty, we've already lost 1 to 2% of our fluid that we need. And then along comes dry mouth. So once you start to feel that really dry mouth, often we're deficient in electrolytes and dehydrated. A rapid or low heartbeat, unexplained headaches. So if you're not suffering from allergies and you're getting random headaches, that's usually a sign of electrolyte or mineral deficiency and ultimately dehydration. Other things like dry skin, decreased urination, and also the color of our urine. So if your urine is not a really pale yellow, and you're not taking any B vitamins or medication, that's usually one of the first after thirst indications that we're dehydrated. And remember, 75% or so of adults are chronically dehydrated. So what are electrolytes? So electrolytes are essential minerals. So minerals that we need in our daily diet to function properly. They do carry an electric charge when dissolved in water or bodily fluids. And 5 of the main essential electrolytes are sodium, potassium, chloride, calcium, and magnesium. So we can kind of think of these electrolytes or minerals as tiny superheroes, just like this little photo here. So tiny little superheroes that maintain balance for muscles, nerve, organs, and hydration. So sodium is needed for fluid balance, but we also need sodium for nerve function and muscle contraction. Potassium, so if you've ever had those leg muscle cramps, typically it's because low potassium and magnesium, and we also need these for fluid balance. Calcium, also great for our bones and teeth, but we do need this as one of our essential electrolytes. And then we have chloride that's also one of our top 5 electrolytes, but is also great for blood pressure and digestion. So we can see that our essential minerals are not just needed for many functions, but crucial for our hydration. So why do we get an electrolyte imbalance? So first off, if you're outside working in the heat, you're exercising, maybe you're doing a popular hot yoga class, or maybe traveling in a hot climate, we're going to be sweating a lot. And when we sweat, we do lose a lot of our electrolytes. We lose a lot of electrolytes when we become sick. So if we're vomiting or we have diarrhea, we're losing a lot of fluid and a lot of essential minerals. Poor diet, so eating out at fast food, processed food, we all know these are not usually the healthy options, but they're also very, very low in minerals. So if we're eating more out than in at our homes, then we're probably not getting those minerals from our diet. A lot of people these days are suffering from leaky gut, um, IBS or SIBO, different digestive health issues where we're not absorbing all of the minerals that we need. So we might need to add more in. If you're taking antibiotics or diuretics, typically we're losing or we're hindering the absorption of minerals. So we need to look at that and maybe be adding more in. And then people suffering from any other major disease or medical condition can also expect to have an imbalance of electrolytes. Some more signs and symptoms. So we kind of talked about some of these when we were talking about am I dehydrated, like the muscle cramps, the headaches, but also when we're feeling really irritable, kind of anxious or a little bit cranky, that's potentially a sign of electrolyte deficiency. I know sometimes in the afternoon I get a little cranky and I sometimes realize, oh yeah, I'm I didn't drink any electrolytes or water today. Unexplained lethargy or fatigue. If you're getting enough sleep and you're still feeling really tired, it may be because you're lacking electrolytes. Some of the constipation or diarrhea that we face could be also electrolyte imbalance. Sometimes if you're getting too much or too little of a mineral, you may have one of these symptoms. And then irregular heartbeat. So beating too fast or too slow can also be a sign and symptom of electrolyte deficiency. And then again, you might find dry mouth, dry skin, muscle weakness, or dizziness as well. So going into the importance of electrolytes. So like we mentioned, electrolytes are crucial for hydration. So a well-balanced amount of electrolytes is actually going to maintain fluid balance and keep us well hydrated. We also need electrolyte balance for our body's pH level, so crucial for our cell function and metabolism. And then not only water, but electrolytes are very useful at getting our nutrients where they need to go and helping us remove waste. We can think of electrolytes as being good for our brain, our digestion, muscles, kidneys, nerves, immune health, and hydration. All right, so we get this question a lot. Well, I drink enough water. How can I not be hydrated enough? So water is not enough to keep us hydrated. We do need a certain amount of water, but if we don't have our electrolytes, we're still going to be imbalanced and not hydrated. So our water is lacking the essential electrolytes that we need. When we're drinking a lot of water, we're going to be going to the washroom more, maybe we're sweating more, and if we're not replenishing those electrolytes, we've essentially lost water or fluid and not replenished it. And electrolytes actually help absorb water. So with water without it, you might not even be absorbing all of that water, and you're going to feel constantly thirsty and need to keep replenishing. So it's really great to have water, but water should not be your only source of hydration. All right, so some sources of electrolytes. So, oops, sorry about that. So sources of electrolytes. So we can get our essential minerals from our diet. So our vegetables, our fruit, our grains, these are all providing essential minerals or electrolytes to our diet. Coconut water can be a great option for some people. Coconut water is a great source of sodium, and always we have these ready to drink options that you see at your local store. And then this final photo kind of just represents a supplement. So it's great to incorporate a combination of these four, because I'll get into why we do need to supplement these days, and why we're not getting enough from our diet. So considerations when choosing an electrolyte supplement. So formulation is really important. So we want to make sure that the supplement we choose is a good balance for us. You'll see when we talk about actual electrolytes, why your individual needs and lifestyle determines which electrolyte you need. So you're looking for a formulation of a combination of those essential minerals. Ingredients is really important. So most of us, we want to stay away from sugars. You want to stay away from artificial colors, sweeteners, dyes. And you also want to make sure there's nothing in it that you don't need. Dosage and concentration. So again, making sure that the minerals are in the right amount that your specific needs are. Purpose and use. So potentially the electrolytes, you may be using them as a combination. So there's a lot of electrolyte supplements that have other nutrients that you may need, or there may be one that's a better choice for you. Quality and safety is key. So in Canada, Health Canada has really strict regulations. And then you want to make sure where you're choosing your electrolyte that they have high quality standards like third-party testing, purity testing, and many other quality tests. And then personal preference goes to maybe you want a flavored one. Some people like to have a flavored beverage. You might want to have one that's unflavored, or something like that. All right. So the need for electrolyte supplements today. So as mentioned before, we can get our electrolytes through our diet. However, over the past few decades, we know that our soil has become more nutrient depletion, more nutrient depletion. Oh, I can't speak today. Depletion in the soil. So our soil just is not providing the same amount of minerals that we need to get every day. A lot of us have turned to processed foods or ready to eat foods that are lacking the essential electrolytes. Hydration challenges. So potentially you're working outside, you're taking a hot yoga class, or you might have a medical condition where the need for an electrolyte supplement is even more. A person might be suffering from electrolyte imbalance, like an illness, medication, or other. Supplementation benefits. So taking a supplement really helps bridge the gap between our diet and the actual electrolytes that we need. And then the electrolyte supplement is just great for overall health and well-being. So when's the best time to take electrolytes? So I would say the very best time really depends on the person. But in general, upon waking is a great time to take your electrolytes because you've slept for hopefully 7 to 8 hours. Maybe you haven't had any fluids a couple hours before bed, and maybe you've lost some electrolytes through your urine or while you slept. So soon as you wake up, it's a great time to take your electrolytes. Any physical activity before, during, or after is a really great option. When you are traveling in hot weather, or in the summer here in Canada, sometimes it does get pretty hot, so it's a great time. After any illness and before travel, during travel, and after travel is all great times to take it. Um, just coming back to my favorite time to take it. So I feel like taking your electrolytes first thing is a great way to really replenish any fluids lost during your sleep. It's a great way to boost your energy naturally. So before taking your caffeine or coffee, maybe try having your electrolyte supplement first. This may also help reduce the jittery effect from your caffeine. So I've also seen it say that it may help absorb caffeine as well. So maybe a great option to really have your electrolytes first thing. All right, so as I mentioned, I am here representing Organika today with Healthy Planet. So I just wanted to go through some of our electrolytes here and hope that one of these electrolytes can suit your needs. Again, if you have any questions, please add them to the chat. Awesome. So I'll get started with our pure electrolytes first. So these electrolytes were formulated for an everyday electrolyte. We've also done a lot of research on a well-balanced electrolyte for most people. So I've kind of posted the amount of electrolytes here. So it's more of a focus on the magnesium and potassium, which people are more deficient in than, say, sodium. So this is a great electrolyte that you can take any time of the day. It is caffeine free and it's only 5 calories and 0 sugar. We do sweeten it with stevia. And again, you can take this in the morning and if you're doing a fast, it won't or shouldn't break your fast. There's no carbohydrates, fat, or protein, and it's an instant hydration. So once you start to feel thirsty or a symptom of dehydration, you can drink this and literally start to feel hydrated very quickly. So it's not something that's going to take a couple hours. It's going to be a pretty good instant hydration. And what's great about these electrolytes is they're very allergen friendly. All of our products are non-GMO. They're dairy-free, gluten-free, they're soy-free, and vegan-friendly. And we also include 110 milligrams of your vitamin C and prebiotic fiber. There's 1 gram, so it's a great fiber to help feed your probiotics. So there is a little bit of gut support here. So again, this is an everyday hydration. So it's great for most people who are looking for more of a balanced electrolyte formula. I'm actually drinking the wild raspberry one right now, but we do have 6 different flavors. So why choose Organika's pure electrolytes? So all of the ingredients are natural ingredients. The color that you see here is actually from beetroot. So it's a natural coloring. We don't use artificial colors or sweeteners. It's a very well-balanced formula. So it's great for most people every day. Great taste, convenient packaging. So we do have tubs, as you saw on this slide here. And then we also have sachets. So the sachets are great for traveling, or if you go to a gym, just pop it in your bag. It's amazing. And then we also have that prebiotic fiber that's helpful at absorbing the nutrients or the minerals, and it's also good for gut support. Right now at Healthy Planet, we have tubs in every flavor here. So we have the cucumber pear, wild raspberry, pineapple passion, lemon, and new is the iced tea. And I believe I might be missing the pink lemonade on here. We also have pink lemonade, which is my new favorite. And then I believe sachets are only available in a few of them. So what's great about these electrolytes, again, zero sugar, no artificial colors and flavors, a well-balanced amount of electrolytes. Um, when I mentioned coconut water is great. However, it's typically an unbalanced electrolyte amount. So it's great for those who are doing hot yoga or outside, but it might not be right for everyone every day. And then a lot of other options have a lot of sugar and dyes in them. So just a few FAQs here on electrolytes. Some people might be concerned about side effects. So this is individualized. With the one I was just speaking about, it's very well balanced. So it's pretty good for most people. However, someone with a medical condition or more imbalance with their electrolytes, they may want to consult a healthcare provider. This is a great option for an everyday electrolyte. Can my kids take it? So this is an adult serving, but some people have given this to their kids, especially in our office. They do give it to their kids in a smaller amount, but we always say to check with their healthcare provider. Pregnant and breastfeeding, so electrolytes are definitely needed during this time, but we always say check with a healthcare provider as well if taking any medication. There's certain medications that interact with minerals or hinder their absorption, so it's always good to do a check with your provider. And our electrolytes can be made in super fun ways. So in the top here, we've made some mocktails in our office. In the center, you can just see it's really easy to go on the run or travel with the sachets. And for the upcoming summer season, we love to make in our office popsicles. So I believe, yeah, we have this one on our website. All we did was mix up the electrolytes, add some pineapple pieces and put them in the freezer. And they're super great to get in another way to get your electrolytes. Otherwise, we usually just suggest to mix it in water, shake it up and drink it like that. So coming into another product. So this is an electrolyte product that's great for those who are sweating more. So if you are doing hot yoga, you're running, you're working outside, or you had a recent illness, this one would be a great option for you. So this one is having 1,000 milligrams of sodium. So that might be alarming to some people, but certain individuals really need more sodium because they're losing more sodium. So this is a great option. It's caffeine free, zero sugar, it's sweetened with stevia. Again, it's going to provide that instant hydration. So when I do hot yoga, this is the one I always take into the room because if you've done hot yoga, you know you're literally just drenched the whole time. Again, this one's super allergen friendly, dairy free, gluten free, vegan friendly, and soy free. We do have the prebiotic fiber in there to help with gut health, but also a little absorption of the minerals. Just like the photo says, it will be salty. It does have a lot of sodium in there, so don't be alarmed if you try this and you notice it's salty. That's definitely normal. So it's great too, when you're thinking about electrolytes, like the one we just talked about is a lot lower in sodium. And that one, again, is made for an everyday type of use. And this one is more for people, again, doing hot yoga in the sauna or really needing more sodium. And this one is coming in 2 flavors. So we have fruit punch and lemon lime. All right. So coming into 3 more options of electrolytes. So this is, we call it our electrolyte active line. So there's 3 options for people. So we have our electrolytes endurance. So this is a great option for people who are doing longer workouts. They They don't want caffeine or any stimulants. We have the recovery, great for everyone who's exercising. We need to help support our muscles. And then the electrolyte energy, which is great for strength training with creatine and caffeine from Yerba Mate. And we're going to go a little bit more deep into each one. So each three of these are a great balance of electrolytes, very similar to the pure electrolytes. So an everyday, very balanced electrolyte formula. And then we're going into more nutrients added for your fitness or active needs. So this one here, the endurance, has L-carnitine. So L-carnitine is great for fat metabolism and fat burning. So it's a great way to get a boost of energy without caffeine. Beta-alanine, an amino acid, has been known to help reduce muscle soreness and fatigue. So this is a great option to prolong your workout. Sometimes we stop our workout early because we start to feel sore, muscle fatigue. But that beta-alanine is going to really help with prolonging our workout. This is caffeine free. So this is a great, I like to call it a pre-workout without the jitters. So no caffeine, but you will feel a great energy burst from the L-carnitine. So those who like to work out after work, this is a great option for you because it's not going to affect, or it shouldn't affect, your sleep. There's no stimulants. Zero sugar, sweetened with stevia. It's also going to provide an instant hydration. So we do need our electrolytes for our workout. Magnesium, potassium, helping with muscle contraction. So we do need to be hydrated before we work out as well. Very allergen friendly, gluten-free, vegan friendly, probiotic fiber, and coming in with our cherry blast flavor. So when to take this one, on the label, it says 2 to 4 hours before. This is a recommendation from Health Canada. However, a lot of us have found 30 minutes before a workout is a great time to take this one. Just a small note, beta-alanine does cause some people to have tingly skin, which can last a couple minutes to even longer if you're sensitive. But the more you take beta-alanine, the less you notice that tingly feeling. All right, going into our electrolytes recovery. So another electrolyte product taken after your workout, great for anyone who is exercising. So not only does it provide your electrolytes, but you're also getting BCAA, so your branched chain amino acids needed for muscle repair, L-glutamine, also needed for muscle repair. We have 500 milligrams of enhanced collagen in here. So if you're already a collagen user, I wouldn't say this is a replacement, but it is a great complement. And then we've added L-tryptophan. So collagen on its own is not a complete protein, but by adding L-tryptophan, we can complete the protein, which a complete protein is even better for muscle support and growth. Fun fact, L-tryptophan is a precursor for serotonin, so this product could also help make us feel more happy after our workouts. And L-glutamine has been known to support our gut lining, so anyone with leaky gut or digestive issues can also benefit from taking L-glutamine. So it's a caffeine-free, zero sugar electrolyte. Important to note, it's not vegan friendly. The bovine collagen is going to be from bovine, so it's not a vegan friendly product. We also have some prebiotic fiber in there, and it comes in a berry blast flavor. So I really like this one with really cold water and ice. It tastes kind of like a blackberry beverage, so it's a really nice taste as well. And then finally going into our electrolyte energy. So this is a great electrolyte product to boost your energy levels as well as help with your strength training. So it's going to include 2 grams of your creatine monohydrate. Creatine provides energy to our cells, so it's a really great way to get more energy, along with 100 milligrams of caffeine sourced from a natural yerba mate leaf. Inositol also helps with energy levels, but it also may help with focus and mental health. L-theanine is an amino acid that is known to help with acute anxiety, but it also may help reduce the jitters of the caffeine. So someone who's sensitive to caffeine may not be super affected by it in this product because of that L-theanine. We've added some B6, vitamin B6, helping with metabolism as well as our cognitive health, and vitamin B12. There's 1,000 mcgs, so a really good amount to help increase energy. So probably good to take this product in the morning or early afternoon, especially if you're sensitive to stimulants. Zero sugar. It's going to provide that instant hydration that we need from our electrolytes for our workout. And it's an amazing, amazing flavor. It's passion fruit guava. I tried it last week and it tastes amazing. So this one is great for those. It's a pre-workout with caffeine. If you're too sensitive to that caffeine, you'd want to go with the electrolyte endurance. Both great options, both taste great. All right, so finishing off with the active line here. So these are our great active products that have no artificial or high stimulants. I know that on the market, there's a lot of active products that are very high stimulant. All of ours are natural, artificial, sweetener, flavor, color free. So coming into our electrolytes liver care. So this is an electrolyte product that's quite unique. It's also providing liver support. So anyone who is looking for extra liver support, or if you do like to have some alcoholic beverages, this is a great option for you. We have a lot of people who've mentioned that they take this one when they're drinking to reduce the hangover and also replenish their hydration. So what's unique about this one is it has milk thistle. Milk thistle is an amazing herb for its liver protectant. It has NAC. NAC is a precursor for L-glutathione, which is our body's most powerful antioxidant. Choline, helping reduce the amount of fat in the liver. Vitamin B12, great for energy. Zinc is in there. Ginger extract. So ginger extract, great for anti-nausea. And then we have some L-theanine as well, which can help reduce anxiety. So this one might not be for everyone because it does have some herbs and other nutrients, but it is another option for those who are really looking for that liver care and looking for an all-in-one product with your electrolytes. All right, so this is our last product here. So I'm gonna finish with this one today. So this is our Electrolytes Plus Enhanced Collagen. So this is a great product if you are already taking collagen and you want a combination product. Either you want to cut down on the amount of products you're taking, or it might be a little bit more feasible for you to combine the two. So what you're getting here is you're getting a great amount of electrolytes. Um, Important to note that this one does have a bit higher amount of sodium than some of the electrolytes we've been talking about. And you are getting 5 grams of your collagen serving. So the collagen serving in here is coming from grass-fed bovine, and it's coming from our enhanced collagen. So with a grass-fed bovine, you're getting type 1 and type 3 collagen. So type 1 collagen is great for our hair, skin, and nails. It's really great for our bones and our joints. What's great about the type 3, it's really great for gut health. So you're getting 5 grams of a combination of those, and it's a great source of protein. It's about 35 calories, 0 sugar. You're also getting 100% of your vitamin C daily intake, and there's three really yummy flavors here. Important to note that these are effervescent. So if you've ever had an effervescent product, when you add a liquid to it, it's going to start fizzing. So you want to be really mindful if you're putting it into a shaker cup, because it might over fizz. The effervescent is great for those who have sensitive stomachs, and it also is great for helping with the absorption of the minerals. So that's the benefit of the effervescent. So yeah, this is a great option for those looking for a combination electrolyte and collagen product. So since I've just talked a bunch about Organika, I just wanted to finish off with who Organika is. So Organika is a Canadian company serving Canada for coming into 34 years now. It's a family-owned business, and you can find our products at all Healthy Planet locations and healthyplanet.com. Just wanted to touch slightly on the quality. So all of our products, our raw material and our end products are actually tested with over 100 different parameters. So things like heavy metals, bacteria, yeast. We're actually testing for bioavailability. So ensuring that your product that you're consuming can actually be absorbed well in your body. And just finishing off here, just sharing some awesome feedback on electrolytes. And for any of you who have more questions or concerns, please contact us. We're available at many different channels. You can find us on Instagram, WhatsApp, um, Facebook, and then you can also email us at care@organika.com. And I just think our IG is actually at Organika Health. So just a little correction there. So I'm just gonna open the chat box here, see if there's anything I need to help with. I think that Paula's probably answered a bunch of these questions. If you have any last minute questions, feel free to pop them into the chat box. I'll wait around for a couple minutes here. Thank you. All right. Yeah, if there's no further questions and you think of anything, please reach out to us on social or send us an email to or care@organika.com. This is being recorded, so yes, you will be able to see it later as well. Okay, you'll receive an email of the recording. Yes, a lack of electrolytes can cause dizziness. Um, awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a great week ahead. Take care.